Hey guys, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh, I thought we'd do a little more MachiaVillain, because why not? It's good to be evil and eating people, basically. So we're back with some more MachiaVillain as soon as I get some settings up and running here. There we go, we've done that bit. Okay, where the heck was I at and what the heck was going on around here? What is this nonsense and why do I have to be doing things about it? Okay, food is coming. Right, a merchant is on his way. I'm going to tentatively unpause the game and figure out that a storm is coming. Okay, that's fine. We'll learn to cope with storms. That's okay. And then where's the merchant? Where's he these days? He's usually off on the road there. Oh, he's not coming for another 22 minutes. Yeah, we're fine, guys. We don't need to worry about the merchant right at this exact second. Vosseros, welcome, welcome, welcome. What are you doing, Joanne? You're repairing something. Okay, fine. I need to get somebody on the treadmill on a somewhat regular basis, and that is refilling. That is refilling. That's what that falls under. Nobody! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to drag that up a tiny little bit there. We'll kind of see how that plays out, because I need to get someone on the treadmill. If we don't have someone on the treadmill, we don't have any electricity. If we don't have any electricity, then the lights aren't on and the victims get all freaked out. It's good to be evil and eating people. I suspect old Dave may say that one day. What do you mean someday? What do you mean one day? I said that yesterday. I said that last Tuesday. It's always good to be evil and eating people. Ah, good. The laboratory stuff is going. Oh, Audrey, have you had a level up? Do I have to deal with you? Where's your thing? Where's your fighting thing? Skill points. Did you get a level up? No? Oh, you're sick. Oh, that's what the green thing is. You're sick. You're not feeling good. Ah, there's Terry the psychopath on the treadmill. Excellent. You've got a little Jane Fonda headband on there. I appreciate that. All right, that'll get some electricity going for now, and then we'll get the battery a little bit topped off. Oh, there's victims coming. Okay, super. Good. Well, the lights will be on. That'll be pleasing for them. Team, victims coming. How many did I get there? Just the two of you. Okay, you guys, come here, and then come here. And then you, same deal, Erica. Come here, and come here. And then Terry, you can actually stay on the treadmill. We don't really need you in on this one. You guys go over there. Okay, that's a little raiding/eating party. Omega, Werewolf, welcome, welcome, welcome. That's a little raiding party. And then Psychopath... Wait, where did Psychopath Terry go? Psychopath Terry... Psychopath Terry, to the front desk, please. Where are you? Oh, are you? Oh, you've just gone invisible. Okay, super, Terry. Good job. Well done. You're there. You're on the treadmill. You're just... You've disappeared. Great. Good, good. I'm glad my psychopath can turn invisible. That's exactly what I want out of him. Now, with the lights on and the bookcase, this should distract these guys really, really easily when they come in the door. Anytime now, guys. And anytime. Anytime you just want to pop, there you guys are. Hi. And a B, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, if you guys want to pop in the door and go right over to the bookcase, which will distract you, we're going to attack this guy. You're going to be distracted, and then you're going to be killed. All right. Oh, my fighting skill leveled up. Good, 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 good. Okay. Everybody back to work. Thank you very much. Having seen the pressure put on Baby Dave, I understand old Dave's murderous impulses. Get a handle on the steamroller. We can only hope. We can only hope. What is that? Oh, it's a victim's dead body. Oh, good. I'm glad we got that. Great, good. I'm very, very pleased about that. I really need another general merchant to come by so I can actually buy things this time instead of putting them on that I wanted to buy them and then actually not clicking on buying them. That would be my ideal. So, Erica, you've got a bit of a level up going on, do you? All right, well, let's just get you a little bit better in things. You can do all of that. Thank you very much. Now what do we have to do around here? How's our research actually going? 5 points of research. That's not going to get me a lot of stuff. I'd love to get the healing pod, but that is quite a bit of materials that I don't really have. Could get advanced victim furniture. I could actually get that right now. What is that? It's stuff, basically. It's a hot tub, which is nice. I should get... Yeah, I want to get the advanced research in. What does it take for me to actually get the advanced research thingamahoozy? What's it in there? That is... steel plates that I don't have. I have none of that. I have absolutely none of those things. Maybe I should start to get a factory going along. If I got... do I have what I need to make anything that's in the factory right now? So if I wanted like the... no. Well, I could get gold nuggets. That I could do. Basic workshop I can do. Basic workshop I can accomplish right now if I cleared out some space around here. That's going to be the problem, though. is where am I going to put things. I want to keep this area clear for killing people, murders, cannibalism, that kind of thing. I want that area clear for pure evil and not tied up with a factory. But then where else do I put the factory? I'm going to have to start digging things. That's the problem. Not in like a cool, shaggy Scooby-Doo kind of way, but in a, we actually need to carve out a mountain here. Dig these rocks and then chop down any trees that are in the vicinity. Chop all of those down when you get a chance, please. It is truly amazing, isn't it, Omega Werewolf? I really feel I've found my main thing, as the kids say these days. I truly am meant to be an artist, a pure, unrestricted artist in the future, saving the world from robot art with real person art. Also, there's an alien invasion, and they might be crabs. You get to embrace your inner Picasso. Inner Picasso. Oh, excellent, good. So Picasso just sort of randomly splotching things and doing weird faces, and you become really, really famous. Good, I'm looking forward to that. Again, mediocre but overpaid artist. That's what I'm looking for. Hang on, coffee's going to live in my mouth in a second. Ooh, I was right, it did. Very happy about that. Merchant's still on his way, but again, that's just food. That's just food. We have some food. I mean, not a lot. We've got 6 days worth of food, but we've got some food. We don't have 100% of no food. Did I do different floors over there? I might have. That sounds like something I do. Okay, what other nonsense can I get into around here? What is everyone up to? Oh, there's a fire. There's a fire. Do people want to go take care of the fire? We've got fire. Who's on fire tending duty? Just one person. Okay, neat, great, good, yeah, super. Let's have maybe more than one person doing that. Maybe we have more than one person dealing with the fire. Get drunk, cut your ear off, paint it, sell it, deal with critics, get a kitty. Yeah, I think we need guys, we need some more people on the fire thing. How about you were off that and on that? And how about anything else happened? How about you were off that and on that? Does that make the fire go away? Not as such. No, not as such. How about if I do the RimWorld thing of drafting you and then undrafting you? Does that make fire go away? This could be a very, very short stream at this point. Very, very short, because everything is on fire. All the fire is happening. They're just bouncing between the two. Can you put the fire out, guys? It's right there. It's just, we're playing whack-a-mole with the fire. Somebody get... This is insanity. Somebody get in there and put the fire out. Okay, you know what? You are off this and on this, and you are off this and on this. This is absolutely insane. Everybody go put out a fire. Here, I'm going to RimWorld you again. There you go. Put a fire out. Just put it out, Gene. No, don't carry it. Don't carry it around in your pocket. That was very silly, Gene. That was very, very silly. Now I've got to put all your stuff back. Who was doing things that I didn't need them to be doing? You can be off that, and you can be on... I'm actually going to put you on factory, because I'm going to do factory sooner rather than later. You were definitely on maintenance. And you can be on... what, exactly? Building? How about you dig into the rock, because I got to get those things mined out sooner rather than later. Ray, welcome, welcome, welcome. Playing with fire, indeed, Omega Werewolf. We are carrying fire around with us, and putting it in our... Oh, God, there's another fire! Are you kidding me? Could somebody just deal... Yeah, thank you. The psychopath knows how to deal with fire. That figures. Hi, you're here. What's your stuff? You got food. Okay, right on. Rock and roll. How about we had some blood sausages? Do I want this? I'm going to buy that. And then some steak. I just buy that. And then the brains. We always like brains. Everybody likes brains. Have some of those. There, buy that. Now go away. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Did you miss much? There was a massive fire, Willow. I don't know if that's really missing anything, air quotes, because that happens pretty much every day. But there was indeed a massive fire. Lots of people are injured. Lots of people are horribly, horribly injured. So that's happening. I have no capacity to make the healing pod at all, ever. So that's also happening. This could be a very, very short stream, is what we're saying here, Willow. A very, very short stream. Okay. things are back to normal in as much as they can be around the channel. Let's make sure we're writing letters, because we're not. So let's make sure we're doing that. Make a bunch of those, please. We're not. We have no victims coming in. We have no food. We have no nothing. I'm waiting for someone to come pick something up. Anything in particular, or are you just letting them pick up random things? Purging my storage closet of cloth and yarn. Because that'd be fun. Sort of come on by, walk in my house, pick something up. Maybe put it back down. I don't know. But just take something. I might do that. That sounds really fun. Just walk in my house and take whatever you feel. You get one thing. That's it. You only get to take one thing. That's my rule. Okay. Fire is out. Storm is over. We're fixing the beds. Things are vaguely kind of sort of almost back to normal. Yay. Good. Checking in for now. Have something going down later today. Or latter today. Either way works. Mail collection missed. I know. We're working on that game. We're working on that. See? We're working on that right now. We're going to write some letters. The nice skeleton Audrey here is writing some letters. Hang on. More coffee's going to live in my mouth. Joanne is horribly injured. I'm not sure what to do. I don't have anything to do with Joanne. There's nothing I can do with Joanne. That van seems out of place for the setting. It was the food van. It's like the ice cream truck, except it's brains instead of ice cream. Why did I say we were doing this? Let's not do that. Why did I think we were going to chop into this rock here? Let's not do that. What I do want to do is... Ooh, there's so much metal in there. Boy, I sure could use that. And there's some gold nuggets in there, too. I'm giving them away. A person is supposed to come and get them. Okay, so it's not like an organized burglary. Like it's a burglary, but you let them do it, where they sort of walk in and take something. I think that sounds fun. I'm going to see if I can convince Mrs. Dave to do that. Just walk in, take one thing, and walk away. Rob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Looks like you missed a fire. You missed several, Rob. You missed several fires. Yeah, I know. We just started. Well, look at where you are, Rob. Mel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at where you are, Rob. What do you mean it just started and there's a fire? There was probably a fire before I even started streaming. Em, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank God you're here, Em, because I still can't get this game to be in Windows. So I can't actually scroll over to my other monitor, as fun as it is. I do enjoy that other monitor. It's so much easier to see you guys. Didn't know this game was set in a technology era for vans. Well, we've got electricity. We've got all sorts of neat stuff like that. It's technologically fluid, I think. It has the technology for whatever it needs to be. I need some more people beating up mountains. I've got 3 of them. That's pretty good. Why don't you be more into beating up mountains rather than less? Because I really need this bit out of the way so I can put a factory in there. I mean, oh, you're going to do all this bit. Okay, that's fair. I see where you're going with that. I'd like you to get the other bits out first. I mean, I could use this bit for killing victims, but I've already got my heart set on this bit. I'm going to put a secret door there and everything. All right, well, everybody just do what you're doing then. Things seem to be going broadly okay. Oh, you got better at laboratory. Oh, good. What can I get for that? Could I get the axe? I can. Oh, I can. I can get the demonic pickaxe. Yeah, 30% faster on digging through rock. Yes, please. Yeah, I desperately need that because it takes forever to punch a rock. And P.S., by the way, we should be making even more of these. You know what? Way more. Just make them until I don't feel like making them anymore. But not indefinitely, because that's different. Those mountains need beatings. They've been bad. They have. And I've got our mummy, Jean, over here in a football helmet, now with the demonic pickaxe. And boy, that does move 30% faster, doesn't it? Yep, that sure is 30% faster. You can see Jean being 30% faster over there. You're on the treadmill. That's cool. I'd like to kind of charge up the battery before we get off of that. Started a new colony in RimWorld with 1.3. Many of my mods have already been converted. Yeah, I think they, I mean, they're obviously very, very kind to modders, so I think they released a lot of that early, so modders could kind of get on board with converting their stuff. Why were we talking about organized crime? Were we talking about organized crime? That was like 3 minutes ago. I don't remember that far back. I can't possibly be expected to have that kind of memory. What were we talking about? Was it organized crime? Apparently it was. Em says it does. It was. And she's got the blue wrench. She must know these things. First episode of the Kevin Smith He-Man reboot. Oh, there's a sentence you don't see very often. Some parts of the fandom seem unsatisfied. You know what? If you are that hardcore about He-Man, you should probably just chill. Okay, if you're going to be so hardcore about a fandom of He-Man, maybe reestablish your life priorities, says the guy who's playing video games on YouTube. But maybe reestablish your life priorities if you're that obsessed with He-Man. 30% more mountains you can beat, and I can beat them 30% faster, Omega Werewolf. So that's even better. I've really got to get some healing under control. I desperately need a regular merchant to come by, and also I need to not mess it up this time. I need to actually buy the things that I meant to buy, rather than not buying the things that I meant to buy. That would be ideal. That'd be great. How's our suspicion? I mean, people are aware of our existence. Organized as in Dave will let us take one thing from his house. Oh, right. Yeah, so it's my new fun thing to do on the weekends. And it's Willow's fault, really. It's sort of like a permissible burglary. So you just get to come in my house and take one thing and then leave. You're just coming by, you're going to grab something and then go. I think that would be neat. I think that would be fun. I think that would be a great way to meet people. Very interesting people. Victims are coming soon. Oh, cool. We'll look forward to that. I don't even think we actually need anyone on the treadmill at this point. We've got a good bit of juice in the battery. So everyone sort of hang out for a sec, and then very, very soon we're going to go kill some people and then eat them. Picking one thing up and putting it back down, which isn't a lot of fun. I don't know. I mean, there's weightlifting. That's kind of fun. Mrs. Dave and I enjoy that. So, yeah, picking things up and putting them down is basically the basis of 50% of exercise. The other 50% is running with no particular destination in mind. Like not running from or on something or to something, but just running. Just running in general. Yeah, everybody be on super aggro mode, please. Everybody come down here. Who are we missing? Joanne? Are you not feeling good, Joanne? Okay, come down here anyway. There's a merchant on the road. That's fantastic. If that's a regular merchant, we're in business at that point. Okay, everybody get in the door and hide and be very, very quiet. Including you, Mr. Psychopath. I'm watching you. So they're going to come in. There they are. One of them's going to go to the bookcase and get distracted. You, Best Dad, are going to get murdered. And then your, I assume, child with the lollipop stuck in his head is going to get murdered. That's good. That's going to make eating your brains all the sweeter. All the sweeter. If I could take one thing from Dave's house, it would be a Doctor Who thing or a Monty Python thing. Good choices. Yeah, excellent choices. I have many of both of those. Many of both of those. I do have, it's not, it would be reminiscent, or it would be remiss of me to call it a collection. Wait, what are we doing here? What is this nonsense? No, I don't, my team is full. No, I wanted this to be just stuff. I don't really want any of these people, and I have nowhere to put them anyway, and they're too expensive. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's not the merchant I wanted. So yeah, I would hesitate to call it a collection, but I do have a bunch of, like, really old, like, well, really old. It is really old now. It wasn't then. But, like, really old, like, 1970s and early 80s Doctor Who paperback novels. And the covers are just awesome, and they're just very, very cool to flip through and look at. So yeah, I do have quite a few of those. Quite a few of those. I was right about the untattooed butt. Toned butt. Okay, untattooed butt, toned butt. Yeah, okay, even for UM, that's a lot of butts in one sentence. I'm just saying. Toned, you know, I've seen worse. That's all I'm going to say about that. I've seen worse. Naturally, it's called Overboard, a 1920s murderer on a cruise. But yeah, I've got a whole host of Doctor Who and Monty Python things. You can take one of any of them. I might suggest the Doctor Who paperbacks, because the covers are just excellent. Covers are just absolutely fantastic. I'm actually looking at one right now. And even as I speak, I'm looking at one right now. How are we doing on food, kids? 6 days of food. Okay. That's fun. We're slowly taking down the mountain over here. I need a regular old merchant. Just generic stuff, please. Hang on, coffee. Gene, why do you have a red splotch over your head? Oh, because you're being murdered. Oh, right. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. Gene, you should leave. Yeah, you should go away. Yeah, you should. Even the foot. Oh, wow, there's like toxic barrels over here. Team. I think we need a little bit of a rescue party here. Could we all go help Gene, please? Who's being attacked by a spider in a radioactive wasteland. Now I'm going to start vatsing things. I was just playing Fallout 4. Could we all please attack this thing? Just get it done, and then we'll eat some spider. Can we take Kitty? Probably. I'm actually not even sure what you're referring to, but the answer is yes. If your question is, can we take Kitty? Are you taking, can we take Kitty from my home? Well, I tell you, he is coming up on a vet appointment, so if you wanted to pay for that, that'd be cool. If you want to take him to the vet, and then pay for the vet appointment, and then bring him back, that'd be fine. He hates it, by the way. He really, really hates it. I'd just take Dave. My house could use more odd people. Okay, I can't guarantee I'm going to join your naked cult, though. I mean, I'm going to investigate it. I'm not throwing that idea off the table. I want to be very, very clear about that. But I can't guarantee that I'm joining. I will certainly fill out an application and talk to somebody who can, inform me better about what I'd need to do in the cult. But I'm not, saying immediately I'm signing up for cult. I will certainly consider it. I'll probably do it. Yeah, I'll do it. It's okay. Fine. Yes. Short answer, yes. Yeah, short answer, yes. I used to have, all the Stephen King books, but I stopped reading him a while ago. I did, too. I went through, I think everyone goes through a Stephen King phase for a little bit. And I did. And then I sort of didn't for a while. Doesn't mean he's a bad author. I just kind of drifted away from him. I met him once, very, 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 very briefly. And by met, I mean, I said, hey, you're Stephen King. And he said, basically, yep, I am. And it was right after the car accident, the one that inspired Misery. So he was wicked banged up. I mean, huge, massive cast on his leg. I mean, he was not in good shape at that time. This is in an airport that I used to work in. Skill points, sure, why not? Let's have a couple of those and a couple of those. That'll do the trick nicely. I've got to get the healing pod thing under control. I saw Naked Dave in that growing up game. Yeah. How about that, right? Jeez, put some clothes on the kid there. I could be Cult Baker. Mrs. Dave would be a better Cult Baker. I mean, I could keep up. How demanding are cultists on their pastries? Because I can do some stuff, but not like everything. And I do take some sort of creative liberties with it. I sometimes mistake teaspoons for tablespoons and that kind of thing. So it doesn't always come out the way I specifically intend. But if they're not that picky, then absolutely, I could certainly bake for the cult. I will insist on wearing clothes at that point, because you do not want to be anywhere near an oven without some, basic clothing on. Can we do a reverse robbery? Break in, leave something, and then sneak out? Yeah. Yeah, and something weird, like a banana. Just one banana. Not a bunch. Just one single banana. Or, I don't know, an exhaust system for a car, like a muffler. Just break in, leave a muffler on the floor, and walk out. And then they get up the next morning, they're like, where did the muffler come from? And everyone's going to be like, I don't know. We don't need a muffler for our car. We don't even own a car. We have bicycles. Bicycles don't need mufflers. They're super, super quiet. And then it would just be, it would be for the rest of their lives. They'd tell the muffler story. They'd probably call the cops, be like, hey, somebody left a muffler in here. And the cops would be like, giving you something isn't technically a crime, so bugger off. But it would be, for the rest of their lives, it'd be this awesome, awesome little story of, hey, remember that time there was a muffler on our floor and we didn't know where it came from? And then we went to the cops and they told us to go away because giving people things is not a crime. So I think that would be fun. Yeah, I'm totally in on that. I'm 100% in on that. Break into Penges and leave a congratulations. Oh, did he finally hit 30K? Wow, I was literally just going to look for that earlier today. Just going to look for that earlier today. Kat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Once when I was a kid, we went away for vacation. We came back. There was a pair of glasses that didn't belong to any of us in the bathroom sink. Ooh, creepy, mysterious. My teenage years, I used to take bananas to all my teen parties. Don't ask me why. I won't. This channel's like PG-13, Emma. I'm not asking. And I would respectfully ask that you not volunteer that information. Thank you very much. Hopefully the answer is because all of my teen friends loved bananas. We were just banana crazy at the time. Maybe bananas were really hip and cool. Maybe bananas at that point in South Africa was like the K-pop of today. Like, you could not be a teen girl without being into bananas. Will you wake up? You will wake up. A single banana will be someplace in your house. I won't say where. I hope I find it. It's going to get kind of rancid after a while. Have you smelled rotten banana? It ain't good, man. It ain't good. I should probably pay attention to the game. Right. How are we all doing down here, kids? Okay, we're getting some things. That's cool. Right on. That's righteous. We're getting some things done. I'd love it if we could focus over here, because that's the part that's going to be my factory. Oh, victims are coming. Cool. I like it when we eat people. Everybody, team. Hey, team. We're going into military mode. I've really, really got to get this healing pod under control because, well, you know, I suppose if they die, I can just get different minions. It's not the worst thing in the world. I could just hire somebody else. I'd have an open spot. How much? I got 210 evil lilium there, so that's good. I might be able to upgrade something with that. Speed it along there. Let's get these victims in the door, please. It's 14 seconds till victims. Come on, get in my door. Let me eat your head. Oh, they're both lollipop guys. Oh, excellent. Mountain is still getting beaten. Yes, Mountain getting beaten. I'll have to congratulate him on Twitter or something. I actually was just going to look for that before I started streaming. They were for eating. Hey, you brought it up, Em. You brought it up. Okay, you opened the door. All I do is walk through it. All I do, Em, is look for opportunities and then go from there. So I was right. It was basically the K-pop of your teen years. Was everyone was wicked into bananas. Oh, you died easily. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and kill that guy. That'll be killing them while they're alone, and everyone can go back to work now. Everyone can go back to work. Good. Good. That went very, very well. I should probably start getting more victims in the door. Like 3 instead of 2. Although we are holding our own with food. It's going bad very, very quickly. What do I need for the Whoosy McWhat's at the kitchen? No, not the kitchen. The refrigerator. I got the smoker. Are we not... Are we not making things in here? No, we're on maintain. We should be maintaining things. With the naked cultist thing, you can see Dave's concerns. It was a banana split thing. Yeah, I think it was just a fad, Vosseros. There's probably just a time in South African history where you just got really, really obsessed with bananas. They probably have really cool bananas down there, like different bananas. I don't know, like they're purple or something. I hope they do. Because we have different colored corn up here. It's very, very fun. We've got like purple corn and blue corn. I bet South Africa's got like really wacky colored bananas. Bright red or something. I probably would need a bright red banana. I mean, I'm just sort of engineered to think of bananas as yellow. So I don't want that then. What's the plus 10 suspicion thing? Oh, every time... It may surprise you to know, Willow, but every time we kill people, the villagers get a little bit interested in that. So all of their villager friends wander off into the woods and they never ever come home. And we've done that 24 times. It may surprise no one at all to know they're mildly concerned about that. Mildly concerned. So they are a little bit suspicious of us. If they get really, really suspicious, they send kind of angry people to come and punch us in the face with pitchforks. Your dog seems to love this stream. Well, good. Hello, dog. I don't speak dog, but if I did, I would welcome you here. Commissioning Artsy Dave to draw a banana. I like that game. That was fun. It's very, very silly. Wow, my coffee is already getting cold. Is it that late already? Wow, yeah, I've already gone through half an hour. No wonder my coffee is cold. All right, so we're eating, and we're eating brains. And we don't really have a heck of a lot going on except taking down this mountain. This is really what we need to be getting on with. In the meantime, have we researched... We got 11 research points. That's not bad. I could get something. I don't really know what. I could get the printing press, but I don't really care about that. I could get the floor and wall thing. That would be fun, but that's just really decorative. It's kind of just decorative. Actually, it's not completely decorative. Could get brick walls. Could get brick walls. That's not bad. I might do that. Although, I really should I should save up and at least research the healing pod. That way, when I do have the materials, at least I can get it. Because that's happening, like, really now. Like, sort of immediately kind of thing. Joanne and Audrey are desperately not good. Not good at all. So we're going to have to get that moving. Are we still writing... No, why are we not writing letters? Maintain 20 at any given point. There you go. Maintain 20. That'll keep things moving along. It is decorative, Vosseros, and usually that's my first go-to, but I need the healing pod, kind of badly. I wish these people would hurry up and get here. I hate waiting on people. Maybe they've already been there. Maybe they just didn't take the thing you want. Maybe they just sort of took something else and walked away. It's entirely possible. I might. I might say, well, the yarn is cool. I mean, I like yarn. I like cloth. I'm a big fan. Big fan. But I'm taking this lawn chair instead. That's my plan. I'm taking the lawn chair. I'm going to sit in my lawn chair later, I think. It's nice out. That's my... I'm on vacation next week. I'm very excited about this. I have not had a vacation from a job where I worked for somebody else. In other words, not my own business. I mean, I took vacations when I was in my own business. Not very frequently, let me assure you, but I did take vacations every now and then. But this is the first time in, I'm going to say, 20-ish years that I have taken a vacation while working for someone else, where I just said, hey, I've accrued some vacation time. I would like to take it now. And they said, okay, sure, you go away for a week and we'll pay you anyway. Like, what? Really? Is that how that works? Like, I just don't show up for a week and you still give me money? This is insanity. Does the rest of the world know about this? Because I sure as heck didn't do that when I worked for myself. If I took a week off, I didn't get paid for a week. This is genius. Is anyone else aware of this? That you can just, like, not show up to work? And they're not even going to call you and be mad about it. Quite the contrary. They're going to give you a paycheck at the end of it. So I'm on vacation next week. I'm very, very excited about this. Be able to get way ahead on the channel, get some other stuff done, maybe go out in the kayak, just sort of sit in the yard for a while, do absolutely nothing if I can help it. Except when I say absolutely nothing, I mean I'll be doing tons and tons of stuff. I'll just feel better about it. I'll just feel slightly better about it, because I'll be sitting at home all day doing it instead of going outside and doing it. Why have vacation days and not use them? I've just never had them. This has never happened. Again, I worked for myself for a very, very long time. If I wanted a vacation, that meant I had to work extra hard before I left and extra hard when I came back. Oh God, when Mrs. Dave and I went on our honeymoon, that was 2 weeks off. When I came back, I mean, it's not like I didn't know it was going to happen. When I came back, it was just insanity for weeks. It was so stressful. Blue Toast, welcome. It has been a while. Welcome back. When I worked, I took a vacation whenever I could. Yeah, I mean, when you work for yourself and it's kind of a one-man show, it's if you don't work, you're not making money. If you don't work, you don't get paid. There's just no money coming in. So, again, I had to work really, really hard before I went away on vacation, and really, really hard when I came back from vacation. The twins are here. Excellent. You're going over to the bookcase, and you are going to get your head bitten off. It's going to be fun. You're going to love it. You, P.S., are also going to get your head bitten off. It's going to be fun. You're going to love it. Okay, so we got a bunch of stuff done there. Not only did we killed them while they were alone, which is very, very important. And then we're going to eat their faces off. We only have 3 days of food. Guys, we've got a lot of blood and meat and stuff. Do I need to put someone on, like, super amazing kitchen duty? I've got a couple of you up. Yeah, your top priorities, apart from putting out fires, which we're not very good at, is kitchen. You guys should be getting right on that smoker and smoking some brains and all sorts of neat stuff in there. Okay, well, we're back up to 5 days of food already. I gotta get the fridge. I gotta get so many things. So many things. Oh, there's a spider attack. Okay, super. Oh, there's a sales discount. Neat. All equipment or resources sold by merchants. Well, could you send a merchant by? That would be super. That would be the best news I've heard, is if that was a real thing. Let's go, I guess, kill a spider. I guess. They might come back later, but I gotta do something real quick. Okay, so we'll see you later, Omega. Thank you, Omega Werewolf. Worked a lot of blue-collar jobs. Didn't do the whole vacation or no paid sick days. No work, no pay. Yeah, well, that is a lot of people's reality, too, and that's what it was like when I was in the restaurant world. But when I was in the restaurant world, I was also working for myself. I was holding down 2 jobs, so it didn't really matter if they didn't pay me for time off, and I never took time off anyway. I liked working there, and we all made good money. There was no reason to not work. All right, let's go murder some spiders, guys. Where did the spiders live? They're all... Wow, there's actually quite a few of them. There's more spiders than I kind of anticipated here. We also have no realistic way of getting to them. You know what? Never mind, guys. We're going to ignore the spiders for right now. We're just going to ignore those spiders. I'm not actually sure they can get to us. Let me see what we got going on. Yeah, they're stuck up there. Yeah, we're just going to ignore these guys. There's actually no path for them to get to our house. Never mind. Everybody back to work. I know there's a special sales discount. What I'd love to see is a special sales merchant coming by on the road with a truck full of stuff that I could use to make a healing pod. That'd be kind of the thing that I'd like to see. Oh, we're all having a snack instead. Great, good. Okay, how are we doing on the research here, on the old research? I'm one shy of the healing pod. When that pops, I'm just going to research that. I was just yelled at and told to take some days off because I've accrued too much vacation time. And it was just ingrained from many, 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 many years of working for myself. And again, you don't work, you don't get paid. So I am always reluctant to take vacation time at any point, whether now or 20 years ago. So I was kind of like, wait, I have accrued vacation time. In fact, my boss said, because it's only my first year with these people, my boss said, you can take a week off, we will pay you for that. She actually came up, she was like, you can take a week off and we'll pay you, right? And I'm like, no, I didn't know that. I thought I was just going to work here and work here and work here and get a paycheck. She's like, yeah, take a week off. I'm like, okay. And as she's like, could you actually please take it now? Because we get really busy in the fall, so go away. Like, can do. Everyone else was taking vacations. Cool, I'll do that. Not all jobs have paid vacation days. No, they don't, Kat. No, they absolutely do not. Again, a lot of industries don't. I'm surprised mine does, frankly. I'm very, very shocked. It's because, the person who owns it is kind of like me when I owned my business. So she's just someone who treats her employees well, and she's very, very fair to them. So even though it's, not some super corporate job or anything, she still gives some vacation time. We're finally getting this mountain taken down. Good. About time. Hang on, last of my coffee going in my mouth. Oh, that was good. Well, actually it wasn't. It was kind of lukewarm. Let's speed things up a little bit here. Let's get things moving. If you got this special sales discount, you could really help with that if you sent a merchant down the road. I wish we could just go somewhere and buy things. Wait, we can't, right? Is that a thing that exists? I can't just, go somewhere, like Crypt, maybe? I can't just go somewhere and buy things. No, I don't think I can. My boss also said go away, but on a more permanent basis. Yeah, been there too. Wait, have I actually been fired from anything? No, but I've quit before I can be fired. I've done that move. All right, I've got 330 Evil Lilium. I'm so close to a new slot. I should probably do that. Or I could just increase the crypt level and open up a new monster. But it would take me so long to have it at all. I get the own business thing, but is it not contracted in? I thought it was law. Oh, God, no, Cat. No. Nope, not at all. Some things are depending. I mean, there is the Family Leave Act, so you have a baby or something. You're supposed to be. I don't know. You know what? I'm not a lawyer, and I don't necessarily understand employment law. Because when I was employing people, I just did more rather than less. I would be more generous to them. So, I would give them time off. Time off? Yeah, sure. Here, have time off. That's fine. Victims are coming. Yay! You need to make a phone for the home officer? And then you can call folk. The home officer? Who's the home officer? Do I have one of those? Can I make the psychopath the home officer? Because he seems like the type. There's a phone in here? God, I haven't played MachiaVillain in ages, apparently. But I would like to see someone show. So, okay, long story short, apparently at some point, we can call somebody and say, bring me some stuff. Cool. I will look forward to that. That would be great. Right now, no, everyone get in here. We're not closing the door properly. There we go. The door's been closed properly. That's better. Only had 2 jobs with actual vacation days. Yeah, paid vacation, right. Oh, the home office. Got it. Okay, that makes much more sense. Yeah, I was wondering who the home officer was. I didn't know that person. There's some victims. Come on in, guys. Go look at my cool bookcase and get distracted. You, get your head eaten. There we go. Eaten head. Done. And then you, who are distracted by the bookcase, eat your head. And done. Great. Good. Okay. Everybody back to work. Grab the gold, please. Grab the gold. And then, I don't know, Joanne, is there anything you can do to get any better than things at all? at all? Tyler, I would love to approve that, and M has already deleted it. You're on the wrong channel, man, Tyler. If you're Tyler, you can't see Tyler. Actually, Tyler has been hidden by M, and I think justifiably so. M is using her blue wrench powers well. Tyler has stumbled on here, and has asked that we be more quiet. Has asked that I not talk as much during the stream. We've had those people in here before. We've had people like that where, my goodness, you're talking quite a bit. And yes, yeah, I think Tyler has completely stumbled onto exactly the wrong channel for Tyler's needs. Tyler is looking for, I don't know, some sort of quiet streamer who will just do gameplay, maybe acknowledge a person in chat every now and then, but basically shut up. Not the right place for you, man. No, not the right place. I strongly encourage you to go literally anywhere but here. What is the problem here? Oh god, another storm. Great, that means more fire. More fire. Fantastic. So none of you can actually see Tyler. Tyler has been made invisible, immaterial, if you will, by Blue Wrench M. Again, justifiably so. But that's Tyler's issue. Tyler, best move probably is just throw down the dislike and walk away, man. Just walk away. And please do feel free to throw down the dislike. I mean, engagement is engagement, so that will only help me. I appreciate it. But yeah, you're on the wrong channel for that, man. You're on the wrong channel. This is non-stop, not shutting up at any moment. And we like it that way, frankly. We like it that way. We love the chit-chat. Wouldn't be the same without it. Why would I? Okay, I've watched a few streams in my day. Why would I turn on a stream and just watch someone quietly play a game? What kind of nonsense is that? I'm tuning in for the person, not the game. If I was going to want to quietly watch the game, I could just play the game and not say anything to myself. M is a harsh judge. The power is going to her head. No, I think M used her blue wrench powers very, very wisely. I think that was M has been very judicial with the blue wrench power. She has approved what I think should be approved, and she has denied what I think should be denied. I don't think I could ask for a better moderator at this point. I mean, unless Penge comes in which case they can fight it out. Medi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Artist Dave, indeed. I'm glad you liked that. That was a fun game. I'm very interested to see what the reaction is to that. I would not be completely opposed to playing a little more of that, but I want to see kind of what people think of it. Because you guys tell me more than anything if it's a one-off or it's got some legs to it. But I did enjoy that. It's a very, very silly game. Obviously, kind of vaguely house flipper in the way I approach it. Some people like the gameplay. I know, right? Can you do we remember the guy who came into RimWorld? He's like, I love this game. Could you stop talking as much? It's very distracting. Like I'm going to be playing the game properly or something. Like he's tuned in for competent gameplay or something. He's going to learn something there. So yeah, no, this is what we do. I'm sure Tyler is long gone. But Tyler, no, wrong place, man. Wrong place. Not the right thing. Throw down the dislike, walk away, dude. Using the blue wrench for the power of good. Yeah, I think, boy, you know what? If M was like a real life judge, like a court of law judge, I'd be totally okay with that. She seems very, very fair. Very fair. I mean, she's saying she's an evil megalomaniac, but I don't actually consider that to be a character flaw. I think that's in the win column. Oh, Jean got better at digging into the rock. Good, that'll be even faster. But yeah, if I was up in court for, reverse burglarizing somebody where I walked into their house and left them a muffler and walked away, and the cop said, actually, that is kind of technically illegal. You did break and enter their house, so we are going to arrest you. But good news, you're going up before Judge M and her blue wrench. You wouldn't have a gavel, M. You'd have a wrench. A blue one. A bright blue wrench instead of a gavel. I think that would be fun. I'm assuming South African judges still have gavels. I think a gavel is kind of universal in the judge world. I don't think you get to be a judge without a gavel of some sort. But you could have a blue wrench. And they'd say, you're going up before Judge M. And I'd be like, cool. Judge M is very fair. Very, very fair. As Rising Star 2's storytelling potential. Have we figured out what tomorrow's game is? Not really. Actually, well, oh no, we haven't. We totally haven't. Someone was asking in the Discord, shameless self-promotion, link down below, if we would do RimWorld 1.3, to which I promptly responded, no, because I don't have RimWorld 1.3. And I would probably want to at least give it a vague practice first, at least take it out for a test drive. I would love to do that, but I don't know, I'd feel bad for you guys. Like, we literally just got off RimWorld, and then to open right up again into RimWorld 1.3, although... I also have to look at it from a mercenary point of view, and it's probably going to have a little more attention now. It might attract some new viewers, but it's kind of irrelevant because all I had was the beta for that, and that beta is now gone away. So that was a very long-winded way of answering your question, as I traditionally do, Willow, which is no, I actually don't. I don't have a firm plan. It might be just something from the Vosseros vault. We might just do, like we did last time, just kind of like some one-offs until we kind of settled into Sim Casino there for a while. We might just do some one-off stuff. I don't know. I'm very open to ideas. If you guys want to throw out ideas, I'd love to hear them. Obviously, I would do RimWorld 1.3, but I feel like that would be boring for you guys because we just finished RimWorld. I mean, we literally just put it to bed last week after, I think, as Vosseros said, a year of playing RimWorld. So I don't want you guys to be totally bored, like, oh my god, he's still doing RimWorld. Like, can this guy do literally anything? What are you? Hold on. The heck are you? What's your deal, Eric? Eric, are you like a chupacabra? Can we go murder you? I'd like to say yes to all of those questions. Hang on. I'm going to ignore Eric for right now. I'm going to ignore Eric. Haven't watched that art game. Sounds like a good one. It's very much something that I approach like House Flipper, Rob. It's just got that kind of vibe to it. Notice that Dead Bob Ross is twitching on the Twitches. Is he indeed? I'm in it for the inner tiger and portrait of... It's not Jello, it's Jelly. Although now I've kind of... You've piqued my artistic interest in Jello. Victims are coming. Oh, yay. Yay. Could those victims have, like, some metal sheets on them? Because I'd be wicked into that. Boy, do I need those. Oh, speaking of which, I probably got those research points. We need a Fallout season for refreshing. I would absolutely not be opposed to that, Medi. I just don't know who's going to be into that. There's got to be some interest because you guys keep asking for it. But I'll be more than happy. Are you kidding me? I would be more than happy to sit here and play Fallout. I just did it for 2 hours before the stream, and nobody was even watching that. I'm doing a melee-only run. It's so much fun. It's different, as many a true nerd discovered and showed to all of us. But it is kind of fun to just do melee. I can't wait to see you create your own ideology, though. Neither can I, Anna. It's going to require me actually physically owning it. So it may be a while. On that. Hang on. I've got victims coming here. I need a book full of Dave quotes. Do it. And then run it by me because some of them aren't necessarily mine. Like, there's a video I just recorded where I'm like, oh, dang, I just totally ripped off Sam Kinison there. And I acknowledged it, too, in the video. Spike Little Girl, welcome. Hang on, everyone go back to work. So what's the difference between Jello and Jelly? It's what I'm painting a picture of is the difference. One of them is Jello and one of them is Jelly. Just got a message from the person coming over. They're running late. I hate waiting on people. Amar, welcome. Hello indeed. One of the most annoying things will people say, I'll be there in X minutes, and they aren't. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Willow, and I was raised in a family where if you are on time, you're actually late. So in my family, I'm rank 3. In my family, you actually got there about 30 minutes early, and then you were on time. If you're on time, you're actually late. 1,000 coins. Things. Okay, cool. Hang on, I'll come back to that story in a second. How do I deal with that? Is that in the crypt? Is my crypt level better now? Yeah, I've got a new slot. Oh, super. Great. Well, then in that case, I will increase my crypt level because now I've already got a slot. Oh, what do I want? Ooh, good question. I'm going to say... I unlocked the evil clown and I never did anything with it. I'm going to totally try to do that. I'm going to get a succubus. Because succubus. Yeah, we're doing that. And then I'm going to go to the job offer. Now, do it right this time, Dave. I would like to see either clowns or succubi. Either of those will be fine. Either of those be fine. And, yeah, publish that job offer. Go for it. Okay, good. Good, done that. So, Willow, back to my really, really interesting story about being on time. Oh, a merchant. Oh, God, perfect. Oh, it's a food merchant. All right, well, I guess that's better than nothing, I guess. So, the Mrs. Dave family, they are technically vaguely on time. And by that, if they tell you 6 o'clock, it's probably like 6:20. When they say 6 o'clock, what that means to them is that they're getting ready to leave to go to the thing at 6 o'clock. It doesn't mean they're going to be there at 6 o'clock. It means that's when they're actually going to start getting ready to go. That makes me mental. Thankfully, Mrs. Dave was very, very quick to jump on board the being 30 minutes early thing. She just flowed right into that. She just abandoned her family's predilection for being 20 to 30 minutes, I'm going to say late. They say on time. I say late. And just jumped right on board the Dave way of let's just be 30 minutes early for everything, and that way we're on time. If you're on time, you're actually late. How does that work? Just the way I was raised, man. It's you show up super, super early. Like super, super early for everything. I blame my grandmother. Yeah, my grandmother was to blame for this. So back in the day, as the kids say these days, back in the day, getting on an airplane, and I'm not talking about like 1920 or anything, but for her, because, you know, she was my grandmother, she was very old, getting on an airplane was a huge deal for her. Like a big, big deal, getting on an airplane. And we did that fairly frequently, actually. We traveled back and forth between England and America for a while. Yeah, we lived there for a while, and then we would go on vacation to the other country. So whatever country we lived in, they'd send me off to the other one. Anyway, long story not short, it was such a big production. So if we had an 8 a.m. flight, and this is not an exaggeration, she'd be at the airport at 4 in the morning, waiting. In her best outfit, I might add, all dressed up, waiting in the terminal at 4 in the morning. It is not an exaggeration. I know, I'm very, very prone to exaggerations. This is not one of them. I was there, half asleep in the middle of the airport terminal. So I kind of just kept rolling with that. My brother is late for everything, and it drives me nuts. Yeah, I can't fly with that. Time is more of a suggestion. See, that's the Mrs. Dave family, Rob. It's a goal. You know what it is? It's a median. So if they say 6 o'clock, around 6, they may be ready to do the thing that they said they're going to do. If I say 6 o'clock, I'm there at 5:30, and I'm wondering what's taking you so long. And you're looking at me going, why are you here at 5:30? Scully, welcome, welcome, welcome. Idol manager. Rising Star 2 with K-pop idols. Oh, dear God. Can you see me with K-pop? Because I can't. Friends like you, when I have friends like that, I will accept them as part of them and live with it. Yeah, we've come to an understanding between the Dave family and the Mrs. Dave family in that we just sit around. So if we're meeting them somewhere, let's say, and they say we're going to be there at 6, we don't bother until 6. I would be there at 5:30, and then I'd be really annoyed that they weren't there at 6. I mean, if you're going to say 6, that's fine. I'll let you be there at 6, but I'm going to be there at 5:30. No, now we actually kind of quantify it a little better, where I will say to Mrs. Dave, so they've said 6 o'clock. That really means 6:20, doesn't it? She's like, yeah. Yeah, we should not even bother to get going until 6 o'clock. We should not even start to get ready until 6 o'clock, because they're not. So we've adapted to each other. Em is always super early, too, like before everyone else is there. Gets so worried about being late, thanking the parents for that, Gene. I'm not worried about being late. I just like to be better than everyone. Like, I was here first. You guys all showed up late. I'm here way ahead of schedule. I'm traditionally remarkably ahead of schedule for work. Thank God I was yesterday, because the time on something completely changed. If I hadn't been there half an hour early, I would have missed something. And so there you go. I am perfectly valid in being early to these things. What should I be doing in MachiaVillain? Should I be playing this game at all or not? I mean, Tyler was kind of butthurt about me talking and not playing the game. Oh, they finished mining the mountain. Oh, super nifty, terrific. Good. Let's, you know what? This would be a great time for those new walls, wouldn't it? Great time for those new walls. I could blow some research on the thing where I do the thing. I'm going to do that. I'm going to blow this research. I actually got a fair bit saved up. So I've got new floors and walls now. And let's make sure that we are... Oh, we're making tons of those. We're making tons and tons and tons of those. Okay, well, let's use my new walls then. I got new walls now. Let's do stone wall. Yeah, it's more prestigious than the regular wall. So stone or concrete. Both of the... Oh, those are stone bricks. I can't do those yet. I can do concrete, though. So let's do... Okay, victims are coming. That's cool. Kind of doing a thing here right now, game. Let's get that to come like that. And let's get some doors. Don't have any new doors, right? No. Nope, just the same ones. Okay. Put a door there, and... I don't know if a door there is going to work, but I'm going to put it in there anyway. Good news, folks. A patch should be out for Prison Tycoon. Oh, good. So long as it addresses cleaning, I'm in. That's all I need. That's all I need, is just something to deal with the cleaning nonsense in that game, because it's just absolutely ridiculous. And I think we're all very clear about that. I mean, the place just goes to complete filth all the time. All the time. I'm working on killing the victims. Hang on, hang on. I got caught up there doing what Tyler didn't want me to do, chit-chatting and stuff. Oh, speaking of which, did we get the, we get my new clown or succubi in there? All right, everyone in, please. I'm missing somebody. Where's Erica? Erica, where are you? No, Erica, you're gonna freak out the victims. Go in the house. Don't freak people out until it's time to freak them out. And then we eat their head. It's a very traditional thing. We've been doing it for 22 days now, Erica. So just try to work with the program here. Okay, you're gonna go look at the bookcase, and you're distracted. Fantastic. I am going to eat your father, just like that. So we're gonna go in, eat you. You're gonna be distracted for a little tiny bit longer, and then, oh, you've stopped being distracted because I killed your dad, and I'm probably going to eat him. I'm definitely going to eat him, actually. It's kind of the point of the game. Cleaning issue is the only thing that stopped me from buying that game. Yeah, it's a little mental. It really is. It's just... You can't own enough maintenance staff in that game. It's not possible. One of my minions is close to death. They're a skeleton game. I'm cool. It's fine. They're both close to death, actually. All right, that's fine. I'm going to have some new applicants very, very soon. It's all going to be very chill and cool, and everyone's going to be really, really relaxed and super awesome about things. Who's the head chef? I think I have two of them, actually. I have Jean at 2-star chef, and Terry, the psychopath, as a 3-star chef. So between the two of them, they can definitely get the job done. We've got a lot of spider poison kicking around, I notice. And then a lot of our food is going off because I don't know how refrigeration works yet. And I'm not going to for a while. Really, really focused on the factory at this point. Ooh, you know what? I don't think there's a lot of people on building. I got 2. 2 will do for right now. Yeah, that's fine for now. That's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take you off of mining and put you onto building instead. Because it's not that we're running out of things to mine, but we have mined a lot of things at this point. And I'm actually going to keep that train rolling over here. Let's get some more mountains punched. Sort of over in this direction. I'd actually love to get those gold nuggets while we're here. What's going on? 2 applicants waiting. Absolutely. Absolutely. Show me my applicants, please. I would love to pick a minion. Oh, we got one of each. Cool. We've got Joshua. I think I am smoking food, Vosros. I've got maintenance things on it. Baked Potato Gamer, welcome, welcome. I'll check it out again, but I've got the, maintain a certain amount thing on there. I think we're doing that. Joshua, how many, you get 6 jobs. You're very good at putting out fires. That's awesome. That's going to come up more frequently than you may anticipate. Or Tracy with an I, the succubus. Okay. I like you already because you spell your name with an I. I think I'm hiring you just for that. Honestly, just for that. You're quite good at the old laboratory thing there, too. Yeah, we're hiring you. You're in. You're in. Yep, validate that selection. I'm going to need another bed for Tracy with an I. Let's get that under construction here. So, bedroom, 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 and bedroom. Okay. Everything, that's all done. So let's let me address Vosros here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, I feel we're doing this. And it says maintain 8. You know, maintain 8, maintain 8. I don't know what else to do. I'm stumped. However, there is a merchant on the road. While I'm here, I'm just going to grab some of these. And I'll actually remember to click buy this time. Everyone's very, very excited about that. And have some brains. That and that. There we go. I've got the money. So yeah, I think Vosros were okay. I don't know what else to click on. I'm making things. It should be. Anyway, it says maintain 8. What have we got kicking around up here? I just bought some smoked brains, so it might not be those. I just bought that. Yeah, I don't know, not sure quite what's going on with the smoker. What if I just sort of made some? How about we just... No, not that many. Why would you think I need that many? Put a bunch of stuff in here. Just put a bunch of stuff in here. Yeah, make those. And then, I don't know, make some of these as well. I'm just going to queue up a bunch of things and hope it all works out. My husband doesn't understand the whole early thing, but he rolls with it. Doesn't understand why I need to purge my stuff every 6 months. He's a pack rat, keeps stuff forever. Thankfully, neither Mrs. Dave nor I are pack rats. We are purgers. We're anti-hoarders. We throw things out we should probably keep. We've thrown things out and go, oh, that was stupid. We should have kept that. Maybe maintain levels need upping. Naked cultists are early. Yeah, I could do that. Well, somebody's in on this. We're making something. Not really sure what, but we're making something. Alright, I'll bump those maintenance levels up and see if that helps. So, where did all my other orders go? Oh, there they are. Not enough resources. That actually might be the problem. That might be the problem. Let me cancel the maintain ones. And then put them back on again. So, maintain. How about we said... Sure, 16. I'd prefer... for 10, but that's okay. And then you, same deal with you. Maintain those. What if I should just put it on produce indefinitely? Because then there will just always have it coming in. That seems more sensible. And we always need food. Just produce indefinitely. No, produce that. Alright, you know what? Just do your thing. I'm tired of you, food. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Do your thing, too. Maintain those. Oh, no, I've done that wrong. Hang on. Alright, one more time. Smoke blood. Done. Brains. Maintain those. Do that. Good. Not correctly done, though. Not correct. Oh, no, it is maintained. No, it's fine. It's fine. I did it right. Everybody stop panicking. It's all fine. It's all basically fine. It's all fine. Toss things I should probably keep. Yeah, we do that. Remember to lick the stream. It tastes villainous, which is like blueberry, but different. So a naked accountant. They'd still be pretty dull, though, I think. I think that I'm thinking of my accountant. Two things on that. One, he's a very, very somber individual. Two, I really don't want to see him naked at all. I'm very firm on that. September early access for Hijack. I know. I have to have Hijack. I have to. It's the perfect game. I can't ask for a better game than Hijack. I'm hoping, I was actually going to throw something down on their Discord and ask the question, but I didn't want to seem pushy. If people who may possibly be lucky enough to get a key for it might be able to get it a little bit early, just so I can kind of check it out beforehand, but I don't know. I've got to have it. I have to. There's nothing that I can imagine more than building a cult on the channel. I just think it's me. It's me all day. Hopefully a very decorative cult. The Church of Todd the Spicy. I'm bringing back Todd the Spicy. I'm very firm on this. I've had a long think about Todd the Spicy. I just can't imagine having a cult creation game and not having Todd the Spicy back in. I put it up on their Discord. They seem very keen on that. All right, floors. How about some floors? How about we did some floors around here? Rooms. Do we get any new floors, like stone floor or something? Checkerboard? Anything that... no, that costs money. I'd prefer... Ooh, that skull head, though. That is a lot of prestige. Lots of prestige. Is there anything that doesn't cost me money? I mean, there are, but it's just the normal wood ones. Yeah. All right, just a regular floor then. Nothing crazy here. Nothing amazing. Just a regular wooden floor, please. That will be fine. Voceros is waiting for the Church of Todd the Spicy. I know we all are. We all are. We will learn what it means to Todd. How do we Todd? How do we Spicy? How do we Todd the Spicy? I'm so ready for this game. I rehearsed this game. I've rehearsed this game in the shower. I haven't even played the game. It might be terrible. I don't think it's going to be. It might be terrible. But I've already thought of, like, potential things I could be saying in a game I've never played before. This is how excited I am for Hijack. This is how excited I am for Hijack. Victims are coming. Yay! Heads to be eaten. Team. Where's Tracy? Oh, you know what, Tracy? I never put you on any duties. Sorry, Tracy. You're just kind of bumming around, doing nothing. Why don't you you could certainly... Actually, we've got a lot of people in the lab. I don't really need you in the lab. You can go in factory, because again, I'm going to have that sooner rather than later. You can do digging into the rock. You can do some home office if you're into that kind of thing. You can do some building. You're actually not bad at that. What else could you do? That'll probably cover it for right now. We'll come back to you in a bit. And where is Tracy? Actually, Tracy, why are you over there? Where are you, Tracy? What have you done, Tracy? Come here. Who are you? You are Tracy. Tracy, why are you here? Why don't you go somewhere else? We're going to be eating people soon. I kind of need your attention on this matter. So everyone else can come over here and go down here. That's better. All right, everyone go do some things. And Tracy, get in the house. It spooks people when they see you. I mean, I don't know why. You're probably the most attractive of the bunch. Except for the horns and the sort of misfits haircut. Yeah, okay, never mind, Tracy. You've never heard of Todd the Spicy. Few people have, Kat. Few people have. There was a game called Creo God Simulator that was up on the channel. And I mean, no surprise. It's a God game. And it's basically sort of a colony builder God game kind of thing. And you could randomize the name of your deity in the game. And I did. I mean, I was going to pick something because I like picking those things. And I was just clicking through randomization. And then the deity Todd the Spicy came out. And I can't do any better than this. If I sat down all day and tried to come up with something better than Todd the Spicy as the name of a god, I couldn't do it. So, you know, Todd the Spicy kind of grew into a bit of a legend around here. Well, a legend with me, basically. Basically only a legend with me, which is not much of a legend. But, yeah, I will, with 99% certainty, Hijack is going to be the Church of Todd the Spicy. And I will probably tell that exact same story, as I have a tendency to do. Yeah, Joanne, you're really, really bummed out, aren't you? You're, like, super, super bummed out. You're probably going to die soon. Here's the... I wonder if I get, like, a big penalty from the League of, like, Evil Villainy for having a minion die. Because it's probably going to happen, isn't it, Joanne? And Audrey's going to be right behind you. But that's kind of okay, because I can hire more people. So I think this is going to be fine. It's just, could you not have your face be all red? It's very discomforting to me. How are we doing on the old research here, kids? Oh, we got some research. We have research, some researchy things. What was I going for? Oh, the healing pod. I should probably just get it. I can't make it, but I'm going to get it. That way I've just got it. And I can, when I can make it, I'll make it. Heard of Todd the Spicy, but didn't see that game. It's okay. It was okay. I don't think it was anything spectacular. It just sort of was. It was very dark. God, the guy's got to put some lights on in that game. When night came, holy McMoly, it was pitch black in that game. It's honestly probably the biggest reason that I didn't do anything more with it is just, as a recording, it was just dark and very hard to see anything at all on the screen. How are we doing? Oh, we're actually getting a bunch of stuff out of here. Yeah, we're not doing bad at all with that. Got 8 days worth of food. I'm going to assume that means something's going on with the smoked meat scenario. I hope so. Had to check and see if one of the mods I was using updated to 1.3. Let's all hope so. Because I know it's just not RimWorld unless you've modded the heck out of it. It's not in any game unless you've modded... Oh, I didn't put floors down there. What was I going to say about RimWorld 1.3? I don't know. I probably nothing very important, except I'll certainly play it at some point. It'll come up. It's not like I'm not going to play it at any point, but going back to what Willow asked, no, I really have no idea what we're doing tomorrow. I'd be more than happy to sit here and play Fallout. I can play Fallout all day, all night, and well into tomorrow. But I don't want to bore you guys, although, now that I've said that out loud, I kind of feel that playing RimWorld would be boring you guys, because, you know, we literally just finished that. So I am, once again, open to opinions. Open to opinions. What's your problem? Is it another storm? No, it's the Undertaker. Okay. I think we're good. Actually, I don't really think we need any human bodies. We seem to be okay with creating human bodies. Some of you do like mods, Willow. No, absolutely. Have you thought of the Bandit Simulator demo? The thing was the demo, it's how long is it really going to... no, we're fine. I'm not interested. Go away. With a demo, how much gameplay am I really going to get out of it? I want something that... I'd be reluctant to do any demo, because I don't know how much gameplay I'd get out of it. And I'm trying to fill some time here, trying to give you guys good value for your time. So I don't want to be like, oh, and the demo's over. after 40 minutes or whatever. So, no, I haven't really thought of that. Obviously I'm going to check out anything that has the word simulator on it. I'm kind of, there's so many of them, and there's a lot of them are not good. Just not good. I just did the Cowboy Life Simulator. I just recorded that. And as I was playing it, I was just like, dear God, this is just the same thing over and over and over again. Every simulator game is basically this. So it's not that I'm off simulator games. It's just that I'm a little more, like, gonna pick it apart and make sure it's actually good. I'm not just gonna jump into anything that has the word simulator on it anymore. Monuments Flipper Prologue. I don't know. I was actually, after the Castle Flipper thing, or whatever, yeah, Castle Flipper, it actually throws right into the simulator thing. There's nothing specifically wrong with Castle Flipper. It's a perfectly acceptable game, but I was like, why am I playing this and not House Flipper? Why am I playing this and not a better version of this? It was just so samey. And maybe I'm just getting more picky as I go on, but I'm just like, come on, we can... I guess the short version of this is I'm not just taking anything anymore. I want this to be something that I'm going to enjoy as much as anyone else. So just because it's silly and has simulator on it, I'm not just going to dive right in and go, yay, I'm going to play a silly simulator game. I want there to be something in there for you, because if I'm not doing a good recording or a good stream, you guys aren't having fun, and then nobody's having fun. All right, it's got to be worth it for both of us. Is there a vacuum simulator game? Let's hope not. Let's hope not at all. Every time the Undertaker thing pops up, I picture the guy from the WWE. He's a very tall man. Very, very tall man. Wouldn't mind watching him play Sims 4. I do actually own that. That's something I could theoretically do. If I was going to do that, I'd probably go back to Sims 3, just because I know Sims 3 better. I'm more familiar with it, and I know the mechanics more. But yeah, we've done Sims here before. It went over very well. We had a great time playing Sims. It's a thought. It's a thought. I haven't, again, Willow's saying, what are we going to do tomorrow? And my answer is, not actually 100% sure. We'll do something. We'll definitely do something. I'm just not sure what. Maybe it'll be, as I say, maybe it'll just be some one-offs until we settle on something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not just, back to the simulator thing, I'm not just like going, oh, it has simulator and it looks kind of stupid, I'm going to grab it. No, I'm a little more circumspect about them now. I guess and honestly, it was doing that Cowboy Life Simulator. I'm like, my God, this is just the same thing over at Ranch Simulator. Not Ranch Simulator, Cat. Cowboy Life Simulator. I understand where the confusion would come in. Because, again, it's just, rubber stamp game number 4. Sims 3 is crazy fun. No, you're not wrong about that. All the Sims are fun. I like all iterations of the Sims. We've said that many, many times around here. I like all of the Sims games. I'm just most familiar with 3. That's the one that I played the most. I played a lot of 2. I certainly played the heck out of 1 back in the day, as the kids say. I've played some of 4. I haven't played a lot of it. I put a few hours into it, but not very much. Not very much. So if I was going to play The Sims, I'd do Sims 3. Now, the problem, as you remember, or may remember, with Sims 3, is it's a pain in the neck to get the aspect ratio right. Because it's so old at this point, it's struggling to play on a modern computer. And you may not remember, but I do. It was very stretched out. The image was very stretched out because that's the best I could get it running on my system. Not that my system is some sort of like high grade thing. It's just that Sims 3 is pretty darn old at this point. I mean, old for a video game anyway. So you may not remember it, but the image was rather stretched. It looked a little bit weird. I mean, we were all perfectly happy to live with it. I'm just saying that was a thing. My factory's almost done. So I can get this part right now. That part I can do immediately. What else could I theoretically get in there? Go back to, I literally just clicked on it, Dave. I won't have the plank of wood, but I will be able to get the plank of wood when I get this thing up. Same deal with, the foundry I can do right now. I can do the foundry right now. Well, gosh darn it, let's foundry this nonsense up. I played Sims 1, 2, 3, and Medieval. Oh, I forgot about Medieval. I forgot that even existed. Yeah, that sort of came and went, didn't it? I never actually played that. And then any room. I need a light of some sort in here. Where's the one that makes us evil? skeleton lamp. And I've got the things to do it. And it takes a little bit of power, but that's okay. We can make that. Let's go to the electricity and the electric wire. And you're going to go... Actually, I'm going to swing that right over here. Easy enough. That was easy. Forgot the generator room's right next door. Subnautica. Actually, an excellent idea. Excellent idea. So here's my story of Subnautica. I got Subnautica ages ago. I don't remember when. It's funny. I don't know if Mel is still watching, but Mel was picking through my Steam library, looking for stuff to do for the exclusive video, which I still haven't settled on either. And she's like, "My God, you've got a lot of games." Yeah, I do. I really, really do. You know, I would always take advantage of any sale, whether it's the summer sale or anything. And then, you know, I've certainly had some developers give me keys to games. And obviously, you guys know I have some very, very generous viewers who have been incredibly awesome and gifted me games. So yeah, I've got a ton of games. So anyway, back to Subnautica. I started playing it. And I couldn't get it. Like, I couldn't get basic water. I couldn't get basic food. And, like, I would die all the time. And I wasn't grasping how to play Subnautica. And I put it away. I just said, okay, maybe I'll come back to this later. And I sort of never did. I very briefly, and by briefly, I mean about 13 seconds, tried it in VR and almost immediately vomited. Do not play Subnautica in VR. It is a nausea factory. So put that away really quick. I mean, like, ripped the headset off of me and almost vomited. And then I watched Many a True Nerd play it, as he's been doing for the past week or so. And the great thing about watching him do it is he fumbles through, but he gets it. I'm like, oh, that's how I was supposed to do that thing. And anything I watch him do, I want to go play. So I picked it up again, and, you know, obviously I had learned a little bit from what he did. I'm like, oh, this is, first of all, easier than I thought. I was kind of pulling my hair out, what remains of it, trying to figure that out. But it was actually easier than I thought it was, and this is actually pretty fun. So, a very long story, even longer, I've been kind of getting back into Subnautica a little bit. The only reason I suggest Sims 4... for the pets add-on, because you can fill the house with kitties. We were doing that in Sims 3. Yeah, we've got pets for Sims 3. In fact, we had cats in the Sims 3 stream. Maybe you can put more of them in Sims 4. That would be good. Rather than just my $5 in naked cultists. Yeah, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? What about Roombo First Blood? I've done it. I don't really like stealth games, honestly. I mean, I like them for a tiny little bit, but I really tire of those very, very quickly. I did Roombo. There's a Roombo one-off on the channel. It was fun. It was a good one-off, but I could not put a lot of time into that. I guess I am really being a lot more picky about what I will and won't play. Justice Sucks Recharge. Yeah, a sequel with a free demo. No, I saw it's always been heavily updated. It was updated shortly after I played it. But no, I'm just not so much with stealth games. Maybe I'm just getting too old and set in my ways. I'm just like, I want to play the games I want to play. Because hopefully, if I'm playing the games I want to play, I'm having more fun. That comes across in the recording or in the stream, and hopefully that means you guys have more fun. If I'm sitting there playing Roombo and I'm like, okay, it's kind of cute. Yeah, we're a vacuum and we're setting traps off. It's Home Alone, but I'm a vacuum cleaner. I'm not honestly going to be that into it. And if I'm not that into it, it's going to show. It's not going to be a good recording. It's not going to be a good stream. The cats in Sims 4 do act more like real kitties, but that's as much a detractor as a positive. Hey, Peter, welcome. I didn't see you come in there. So they're more cat-like. The cats in Sims 3 do just sort of, they're kind of placeholder cats. Sometimes they do kitty things. Like, I definitely remember there was one stream where the cat just got up on a counter and just sat there all day. Like, yeah, that's a cat. That is absolutely a cat. But yeah, no, okay, well, we could definitely try. What about Basement? Making a drug lab in a progressive story. We're going to be careful. I know I'm just kind of shooting down everyone's suggestions. Actually, I'm not. I'm actually okay with Subnautica. Subnautica could be a perfectly good thing to stream. I might actually enjoy that quite a bit. Well, I would enjoy it quite a bit. I'm going to be terrible at it initially, but we could certainly do that. And we're going to be super, super careful of promoting or putting out any game on the channel that has sort of a narcotic flavor to it. I have received a warning, from a very mild warning, from YouTube about when we did Drug Dealer Simulator. And they pulled one of those videos, and then I promptly went in and pulled the rest of them just before they had a chance to notice they existed. So YouTube really hates those, and there's only so many warnings I can get before they just go, hey, your channel doesn't exist anymore because you're a bad, terrible human being that promotes narcotics. So we're gonna watch things like that. Anything like that kind of, like, there's just take the narcotics out of it. Anything sort of adult oriented, you know, basically, well, I was going to say sex, drugs, and violence, but, you know, you can be as violent as you want. I could be playing Grand Theft Auto and have no problem. But the second I do Drug Dealer Simulator, YouTube is all over me like a cheap suit. The greatest penguin heists of all time. We'll definitely, I mean, Pench and I kind of chit-chatted about that very briefly, about doing that as a co-op or whatever it is, doing that together. And it's just, it's a question of time. It's a question of time. Like, you find the time when two people, one of whom has, like, kids, and one of whom has, like, a crazy schedule, like I do. My schedule is very weird. And then find time with two different time zones to put us together. We'd be more than happy to do it. We'd be more than happy. It's just, yeah, it's a question of time at that point. Dave got in trouble. He did. Yeah. YouTube does not like that game. So, I was going to say sex, drugs, and violence, but you can be as violent as you want. You're absolutely be as violent as you want. Spike Little Girl, I agree with you. I was a little worried about that too. And then when they put, you know, when we saw the vendettas, I mean, holy McMoly. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just going to be like a blur thing like they do in The Sims, or they'd, you know, pull a curtain on the bed. No, that's actually pornographic. That's actually, I've seen less pornographic things on pornographic websites. Yeah, I'm a grown man. Just get over it. So, yeah, that's why those censor bars were everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. There is an extreme violence mod for Sims 4. Yeah, back when The Sims, I won't say The Sims 1, because it wasn't The Sims 1 then, it was just The Sims, first came out. That was where I did mod things, and I modded the heck out of that. Again, I've said it before, we didn't call it modding then. We called it just downloading weird things off the internet and putting them in your game. Hang on, I just want to get some things queued up in here. Let's get some planks of wood. How about we maintained, like, no, actually, I don't want that. Give me a lot of these. Give me 250 planks of wood. And we actually should be able to make some evil planks of wood, too, which would be fantastic. Make those. And I don't actually need the stakes because we're not making anything like that. And let me queue up some things in the furnace so I can get gold nuggets into gold coins, cogs. This is what I want. Steel plates. Give me like that many, maybe. And take that one off. It's annoying me. So, back in, what was my point of OMGing? Wow, that was weird. That was my eyes moving faster than my brain. I just looked over and Anna B had said, YouTuber's Life OMG! Apparently. And I just, OMG just came out of my mouth. So yeah, back in the Sims days, I used to mod the heck out of that. I kind of don't remember what the point of that story was, except I do remember I specifically recreated, like, well, actually, MachiaVillain in The Sims. So I had Dr. Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, and there was a vampire in there and all sorts of stuff. YouTubers like OMG, apparently. Potential could do that. I'd like to do something new. Everyone always asks for YouTubers like OMG. Apparently, we could do that. I mean, my number one right now of what we've said today would probably be Subnautica or The Sims. I could go either way. I mean, The Sims is obviously, the thing with Subnautica is I got to pay attention to that. That's the problem. I can't WASD Subnautica. That's kind of like action, like it's survival. I will die if I sort of lose attention and stop doing it. Sims 3 is obviously going to be way more WASDable. YouTubers like OMG, apparently, is pretty WASDable. There's things I have to react to, but not a lot. Not a lot. YouTube didn't notice the drugs in RimWorld. Nope. But when you have a game that is literally called Drug Dealer Simulator, they're gonna perk up and take notice. It actually got reported, so it wasn't them. I had those videos up for ages, but somebody reported it. You know, somebody just got bent out of shape about a game about being a drug dealer. I'm like, GTA 5 is literally about that. But no, that's all over the map on the old YouTubes and the Twitches and the whatnots. But yeah, you put out something with Drug Dealer Simulator and you get reported. So I have a warning. Every time I go to my YouTube studio, top left corner, there's a little thing that says you have a warning. And when you read further into it, it's like, you only get so many of these, and then we turn you off. So I'd really prefer not to do that. So I am a little bit more circumspect. Oh god, more spiders. Where are they this time? Because last time they had no ability to get anywhere near us. Yeah, they're up there. They actually cannot get to us. It's physically impossible, so I'm not going to worry about that. Because the drugs in RimWorld aren't real-world drugs. There is that. There is that. It's also... It's not the title of the game. It's that one dislike person. I bet it is. I bet you're right. It's my serial disliker. Actually, I don't think my serial disliker was watching when we were doing Drug Dealer Simulator, because it was a later game that they got hooked in on, and that's apparently all they want to see ever. I should put some storage in here. That'd be a super smart thing to do. How about we did some material storage? Like here, and here, and here. That'd be very smart of me. Subnautica could be a series in Sims for the live stream. I thought about doing Subnautica as a series. I'd like to do Subnautica. Basically, I just like to play Subnautica. Now I keep watching Many a True Nerd do it, and I'm kind of doing my own spoilers. I'm like, oh, that's what I should do next. Aha, that's what I'll do next. Palian. Do you mean patron? Or I have no idea what Palian is. What is Palian? Is Kason disliking your video still? I don't know who Kason is either. What are these things that you are saying? Translate these for me. Palian? Is that a game? Do you mean patron? It's because if it's patron, then I know what you're talking about. If it's Palian, I have absolutely no idea. That person still hasn't shown up. That is unfortunate. That is no good. I don't think they should get the yarn at this point, Willow. You should just say you gave it to somebody else. You should, look, if you're that mad, I'd just be like, hey, dude, I already gave it to somebody else. You had your chance at the yarn and the cloth. You blew it, and here we are. Everyone down here, please. We've got victims to murder. Come down for the murders. Everybody down here for murders. I need murdering people to the front desk, please. See, I can say this all day, but the second you call a game Drug Dealer Simulator, I get reported. We are literally eating people. We are actually eating people. Oh, Kason was my nemesis. Okay, all right, got it. Okay, I had no idea. I don't remember what I did this morning, Vosseros. Palian, your time machine is broken. You're stuck in the past. Create your own civilization and return home. No, I have no idea what that is. Haven't seen that one. I'll, because if it was Patron, I'd say no. Very RimWorld. Oh, okay. Well, I'm already interested then. I'm already interested in that. Anytime these victims would like to show up, that'd be super. Taking their sweet time to come over here and get murdered. More annoyed than angry. Give up the yarn to somebody else, I say. Burn it. Burn it on your yard. And then when they come by, you can be like, dude, there's your yarn. Oh, thank you so much, whoever just... Oh, Gabson, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm also glad to know my little thing is working now. All right, you need to get attacked and kind of vaguely murdered. And then you need to get attacked and then kind of vaguely murdered. Yay! Okay, everybody back to work. Yeah, I know everyone's gonna die soon. I get it. I'm doing the best I can with that. Speaking of which, now that the factory's up and running, what do I need to get the thing? Steel circuit boards. I'm not gonna be able to get circuit boards for ages. Unless a merchant comes by. Yeah, there's no chance I'm getting... No chance at all I'm getting circuit boards anytime in the near future. So nobody's getting any healing. I mean, I suppose if a merchant comes by who has healing potions, that'll be fine. But, again, no merchants at all, so it's kind of irrelevant. I see the Chupacabras still there. That's fun. I like them. They're fun people. Good at a party. Great icebreakers. You go up and say, hey, I'm a Chupacabra. You're going to be interested in that person. Be very interested. And what are we waiting on? P.S. More circuit boards for the TV. Okay, figured as much. Circuit boards, kind of something I'm just not going to get anytime in the near future. Are we making things, kids? Not as such. Who's on factory duty these days? I need to... how do skeletons die? I don't know. In Total War Warhammer, they just sort of disintegrate. Yeah, I'm going to bump up, like, to there. See if that helps. And do I maybe want to... I'm going to take you off of lab and onto factory, because I need the factory a little bit more. And we've got Joanne and Audrey on laboratory. That's fine for laboratory. Speaking of which, are we actually laboratorizing things? Are we laboratorizing? Yeah, we're still laboratorizing things. Excellent, good. Good to know. Anything I can research? Got 9 points. Can almost get advanced electricity. Where does that open up? Ah, generator. That would be good. I bet that needs circuit boards too. And what's this? A big battery, an alarm. Okay, cool. That's neat. I don't know what that is. It's a character detector switch. Oh, okay, I get it. So kind of oxygen not included there. Turns things on and off when people come by. You haven't seen YouTubers like OMG? Apparently. One of the few games I ever finished, Willow. One of the few games I've ever actually finished to the end. So advanced victim furniture, I've looked at that. I'm not crazy about that. I would love to get the refrigerator, but that's not going to happen because I need the advanced research points. And then I need the advanced research bench, rather, which is, again, what things am I missing from that? Cogs. I will be able to make cogs in the reasonably near future. I'm still going to be shy of things, though. Still going to be shy of things. Trying to catch up on comments. I was looking for a mod and missed a few. What do we do? This is not the one for stone bricks. Okay. And this is not the one for stone bricks. So I can only assume that the other thing is the one for stone bricks. Manufacturing workshop. Okay, and this is going to be what? Hopefully stone bricks is my goal there. It had to be an easy game for you to finish. Yeah, exactly. It was. It's actually not hard to beat that game. It's just persistence. It's just a grind is all it is. It's a big grinding game. Steam search function sucks rocks. No. Okay. Well, there you go. What are you looking for that you can't find? Because I usually find things relatively easy on there. Not all the time, though. You're not actually 100% wrong about that. Although, you know what? It is. How's the stone mining coming? We're doing fine. I don't know. You know what? We actually don't really need to do as much mining. I've got 3 people on that. I'd rather have more people on factory, honestly. So I'm going to take... You're actually very good at it, though. You're already on factory. I'm going to take... You're very good at it. All right, you're less good as the first person who was good at it. So I'm going to take you off of there. We're just going maximum factory. I see you're over here making a thing, Tracy. Good job, Tracy. Appreciate that. Probably making some planks there. What else should I be doing? Battery is actually reasonably topped off. I wonder if I should put another one in there. I mean, what is my end game there, though, with batteries? Yeah, Vosseros can find anything, Willow. If you've got a problem, send it Vosseros's way. He can find it. It's in there somewhere. All right, everything is well lit. Audrey's going to die at any moment, and so is Joanne. Nobody is surprised about it. Good amount of food, though. I think, oh, it's thundering outside. I was wondering what that was. I thought somebody just crashed into our house with a car. No. It's actual thunder. We were supposed to get thunder. Oh, I left the umbrella up on the patio. I hope it doesn't get hit by lightning. That'd be bad. That would be just like one of my games come to life. It'd be a lightning strike, my house would be on fire, and I'd be sitting here playing games and ignoring it. The mod was called Replace Stuff, and I found it with Google, but couldn't find it with either Replace or Stuff. Gotcha. Is that your slogan? And weirder than you'd ever imagined. Oh, hang on, a thing is happening. What's going on here? A storm. Oh, good. I've got a storm in the game and a storm in real life. Neat! Yay! Good. Something's going to be on fire. Either in MachiaVillain or in the Dave household, something will be on fire. You should play either Stardew Valley or Filmmaker Tycoon. It definitely won't be Filmmaker Tycoon. I tell you that right now. I will not give that one more second of airtime. I'm angry at that game. Omega's back. Okay, cool. Nice. Good deal. Stardew Valley. I get the value in it, Rob, of having me go, this is not my kind of game. I don't know. It's not my kind of game. I wish it were. I really wish I enjoyed that. Because I love the idea of it. It just didn't do a thing for me. I was like, no, just nothing here for me. And I really hate the games where you have to like walk back and forth and back and forth. Give me some freaking fast travel, would you? Or just put me on one map, like RimWorld. That is actually I say right now, that's probably one of the biggest things I disliked about that. It's just, okay, I got to go like 4 load screens away to get the thing, and then come 4 load screens back, and P.S. I'm lost. I don't know where my house is anymore. Weather in South Africa is uber cold. Yeah, I just peals of thunder out there. I don't think it's supposed to last, though. I hope it doesn't. I was kind of planning to sit out on my patio, as I previously mentioned. Victims are coming. Good. Good. That's food. Team, actually, chill for like a minute and a half, team. They're not coming that quickly. What's the most wee hours game that you've ever played? Wow, what a great question. I don't know. What is the most wee hours game that I've played? Okay, do we mean like this is obviously the game that should go on this channel? Or like the one I've had the most fun with? I don't know how to answer that. I'll also throw that wide open to chat. Because chat is going to be able to answer that better than I can. Viewers know me better than I know myself, usually. What is the most wee hours game I've ever played? That is a super good question. Ooh. What is it? I mean, there's been so many. And I say that, there actually hasn't been. I was cleaning up the channel and unlisting some older stuff and, you know, doing some different thumbnails on things and whatnot. I'm like, wow, actually, not nearly as many different games on here as I thought. Except if you go into the one-offs, in which case there's a ton of different stuff. The cylinder, well, I tell you what, anything, because that's a different subject. Because you're saying Granite Accident stuff, and anything I do with the Granite Accidents is amazing because I just love playing with those guys. I've said it many, many times before. I could not have been luckier to find that group of people to play games with. We haven't done anything in ages. Where again, it's time. We're all super busy. We get that, but I could not be more blessed to have been able to play games with those people. So Granite Accident stuff, I think you have to take that off of what is the most wee hours game, because you know it's just its own separate entity. Yes, the cylinder is probably, it's certainly in the top 3 of best moments in anything I've ever had in the channel. And I didn't create it; it just happened, and that's one of the reasons it's the best. It's just totally 100% organic. It just happened. I still to this day watch that and go, "Wow, this is just amazing." What belongs on the channel the most? Well, Hijack. Honey, I Joined a Cult. P.S. Please have a developer listening. I've got to get my hands on that. Honey, I Joined a Cult. Definitely in there. Okay, so what belongs on the channel the most? All right. I certainly would make an argument of RimWorld. I think, okay, because really what you're asking, Peter, this is such a great question. I feel so challenged at this point. This is great. What you're really asking, Peter, is what is it that you do that another YouTuber doesn't? And they do. I mean, there's a million of us. There's 5 million. There's 10 million people doing exactly what I do every single day. I'm not unique by any stretch of the imagination. But I think what you're really asking, Peter, is what is different about the wee hours? Why am I watching this channel and not somebody else's channel? So I would make an argument that if I do anything at all, apart from completely incompetent gameplay, not listening to the comment section, setting things on fire, failing miserably, and going bankrupt, if I do anything at all, I try to tell a story with the game that maybe you didn't think was there. I guess maybe you didn't think was there. Maybe you look at a game and go, there's no story here. Maybe I can find a story in there. I think, and I'm really getting very philosophical about myself at this point. Anna B just came right in and said it. Anna B, as the second I finished saying that sentence, Anna B put that in there. Stuff where you make a story out of nothing. I do set everything on fire, Rob. I took that out of the equation, though. I took that out of the equation. Fire, incompetency, not listening to the comments section, going bankrupt. We're taking those things off the table right now. But I think Anna's exactly right. If I try to do anything at all, and I do, I hope I can find a story in the game that you didn't know was there and bring it out. That's what I try to do. And I think Willow, yes, there's an argument to be said for RimWorld. I would actually be inclined to agree, and I'm actually surprising myself by saying this because I'm really sort of understanding it right now. Rising Star 2 is probably the most wee hours game ever. And again, just because I always mention, thank you to Penge for gifting me that. Penge gifted me that game. I think Rising Star 2, doing that game, really set in stone. Hopefully, again, I'm just playing games and having fun, guys. I just hope you I hope you dig it. That's all. But I think Rising Star 2 is. I think Will is right. I think Rising Star 2 is the most Wii Hours game. Yep, most Wii Hours game. In that is what I try to do with every game. What I try to do with every game. Anna's throwing in MMORPG Tycoon 2 and Crossroads Inn. MMORPG Tycoon 2, I hear that. That was more building a world and building a lore, which is very, very fun. I like that. Crossroads Inn, definitely. I mean, that was... Yes. Yeah, I'm always going to do well with building games like that. But I think, yeah, Rising Star 2 might be the most Wii Hours game, Peter. I think that's answering your question. It's the most Wii Hours game. And if only because it's taken over. I'm not in control of that game anymore. That game's just happening, and all I'm doing is telling you the story. I would certainly argue that RimWorld absolutely belongs on that list, though. That is just a game that I never ever thought I'd like. I had no plans to ever play RimWorld in my life, and it's absolutely become one of my favorite games because there is that inherent story. And it's not RimWorld's story, P.S. It's the story that hopefully I put into RimWorld. That was a very, very, very philosophical answer to a very interesting question, Peter. Should I be paying attention to the fire? Guys, we've got a fire. Joanne's going to go try and put out the fire. She's very, very slow, and she's going to die at any moment. It's a fire in a stone wall, which is odd. Who else is on fire duty? Jean and Terry. Terry, could you get up and then go put a fire out? Could we all go put the fire out, maybe? We've got a fire. No, don't repair it until you've put the fire out. You've got it a little backwards there. No, it's a little backwards. You've got to put the fire out. Otherwise, you could be there all day trying to repair it. Terry. Can you extinguish this fire? And also, can you, Jean, extinguish this fire? Thank you. Thank you. The RTDs, you made a story out of what would otherwise be simple gameplay. It is very simple gameplay. It's very... and that's what's great about it. I really don't care about the gameplay of Rising Star 2. I could care less about what the ideal gameplay is, or even what I should vaguely be doing. I'm just trying to tell the story. House Flipper is very Wii Hours. That's true. That's a stream game, though. That's a game where I'm hanging out with you guys. I don't think I'd ever do a series of House Flipper. I don't think that would play. I think that would be very, very dull. But streaming House Flipper with you guys, that's a whole other kettle of fish. That is a blast to do. Did we ever get the bathroom challenge? So I'm going to tell you right now, Rob. Go talk to Penge. Go talk to Games on Hard Mode. All right? They issued the challenge. I'm ready. I've sketched it out, Rob. I have sketchbooks of ideas for that. But no. Not a peep out of them. Not a peep. Yep. That is a up-and-coming boxer who said, I can take on Mike Tyson, and then realized he was going to take on Mike Tyson. So, not a peep out of them. Anytime they want to step up, I'm ready. Not a word, not a toilet, not a shower, not even a bath mat out of them. He's already got me started. It's not sensitive, Rob. It just confirms what I already know, which is they're not prepared for this. All right, maybe someday. Maybe if Penge and Games on Hard Mode got together, maybe practiced a little bit. Maybe they, you know what, here's what they need to do. Okay, here's what needs to happen, Rob. Okay. Games on Hard Mode and the Geek Cupboard, they need to go head to head with each other. Okay, they need practice time. All right? Maybe if they get that practice time, maybe they toss a few toilet ideas back and forth between each other. Maybe there's a little shower challenge or something. But maybe after that, they could come up and play with the big boys. But not today. And they knew that. And that's why we haven't seen a single bidet out of them. Not one. Not a single sink. I've seen no guns in the microwave. There's nowhere to put your hot pockets if you're taking a bath. None of that has happened. None of that has happened. So, no. No, there's been no word on that challenge. Amber, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Prison Tycoon is fun to watch. It is fun. It's fun. I certainly, that's got a limited lifespan. So overall, there's definitely a limit to that. I think likely, you know, kind of once we built everything, there won't be that really much to do in Prison Tycoon. It's fun. It's a very, very fun game. And it's certainly, you know, it's done very well. People are really interested in it. I'm always happy when I put something out and you guys are wicked into it, because every time I put something new out, it's rolling the dice. And it's just like, oh my God, are the viewers going to like this? Like, what are they going to think? What if they hate this? What if they're like, oh God, why'd you play this stupid game? So every time I put out something new, it's a bit of a crapshoot. But I was very, very pleased putting that out. Like, oh, thank goodness, these guys are really into it. You guys seem to be enjoying it too, which is great. I've been enjoying Dawn of Man. I have too. I do have to thank Old Lady Gamer, OLG, gifted that to me. I actually, that's another one where I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But now I kind of see what I'm doing with this. Again, I think it'll have it's not going to be forever. As I've said before, I really, really, more than anything this year, I want to get out of being locked into like ridiculous long-term series, where it never ends. I've been a lot more firm about saying, and we are done now. When I don't want to play it anymore, chances are you guys don't want to watch it anymore. So, I'm more than happy to shut things down and go, let's move on to something else. Like Mel found out, I've got like 8 trillion games in my Steam library. We may as well have a look at them. Oh, that reminds me, I got to check out that other one, because that might be a good one too. I'll have to think about that. Have a security door, but it needs a screen. Is it secure if it has a screen? I like the idea of House Flipper as a streaming game. Yeah, we had a ton of fun with that, Slim. Welcome, by the way. We had a ton of fun. We streamed that for ages. That was probably another year-long stream, too, I bet. There's a whole bunch of backlog of those. No, we had a ton of fun streaming that. It's a great streaming game, because I can just hang out, chat with you guys, and make ridiculous bathrooms, then get challenged by people who have no idea if Hot Pockets belong in a bathroom or not, where to put the weapons in the bathroom. They're just not prepared. They're not ready for this. It's going to take years of training before the Geek Cupboard or Games on Hard Mode can compete at my level on bathrooms. I'm not going to try and compete with their stuff. I'm not going to go and make some wonderfully, like, laugh on out loud, falling on the floor laughing, 10-minute, heavily edited, creative story out of a video game like Games on Hard Mode. I'm not going to go do an hour-long video of just being incredibly wonderful sitting around playing a game like the Geek Cupboard. I do me, and I do bathrooms, and I don't play, all right? I don't mess around. You guys know that. That's one of the reasons you're here. You know, if a game has got a bathroom that I can design, you're in for a treat. You darn well know that. I guess I know it'll be binging later. Oh, good, I hope so. Yes, no, actually, absolutely, Slim. There's a whole playlist of it on the channel. We had a ton of fun with that. Absolutely one of the most fun streams I've ever done was doing House Flipper with you guys. And I definitely think once the luxury update comes out, or the DLC for that comes out, we'll probably revisit that. I could definitely see us revisiting that when that luxury one comes out. That looks like some very, very cool stuff in there. But yeah, there's a whole playlist of that. I think it's on the front page. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's on the front page in the little streaming bar there, the live streams that we've done. How are we doing, kids, on basic materials? I see we've made, like, some metal sheets. We're not working super hard in the factory, are we, kids? No. 7 days of food, that's not bad. I'm actually going to blow through time to get to this merchant. I really want this merchant. I'm hoping it's a general merchant. Did I answer your question about where your minions are dying? Oh, no, I totally blew that question off because I didn't see it. Sorry, Willow. I apologize for that. I just didn't see that question. So every time we fight the victims, they are taking damage. So it is a fight. And so they're just kind of progressively getting ticked down a little bit. The skeletons are always a little bit worse for wear because they're kind of fragile. So, yeah, they're just every single time the victims come in, they're just getting a little bit worse and a little bit worse and a little bit worse. Really hoping that this merchant has the things that I need, because then I can make the healing pod. Then I can make the healing pod. Oh, as Vosros said, it's probably the bone throwing thing too. Yeah, they do throw bits of themselves at victims. So, you know, there's that. Who are you? Are you one of mine? Oh, you're Audrey. Why does it look like you have skin? Oh, it's probably just because you're so horribly unwell. Yeah. Wow, weird. When a skeleton gets sick, they look better. It looks like she has actual skin on there. I can heal them, Willow. So here's the thing. I can absolutely heal them. I've researched that. I can get the healing pod, but I don't have the materials. I need steel plates and circuit boards. I'm a long way off from being able to craft circuit boards. That's a ways down. I can do steel plates, and indeed we're doing them right now. But this merchant, please let this be a general merchant. I could just buy the things. I'm actually going to wait till he gets past the Chupacabra, because I don't want my people going out with the Chupacabra. I don't think that's valid. I think that's something we're going to largely avoid. So when the merchant gets this is the food guy, isn't it? It's the food guy. All right, not the guy I wanted. All right, so with this not be... Oh, wait. Food guy's got healing potions. Food guy... Who are you? What is this? Oh, it's a victim. Okay. Food guy's got healing potions. Okay, and they're 120 each. So if I got 5, because that's all they've got, I'm going to have to. Okay, I'm going to have to do that. Can I build a phone in the office? No, I don't think so. No, office, home office. Oh, I can build a phone. Never mind, Vosros. No, I can't, actually. I don't have cogs. Okay, so theoretically I can. When I get cogs, I can do that. But in the meantime, I just got some healing potions. So, equip this, you, equip that, and you, equip that. The rest of you, bring these to storage, because I'm just going to use them up again anyway. So bring that and that. So apparently I can do a phone, Vosros. I've probably been able to do that the whole time. M has to get going. No problem, M. Thank you. I'm probably going to be wrapping it up real soon anyway. I can't do cogs yet, right? Wait, I can. What do I need to do that? I need 10 steel plates. Okay, I can make steel plates. All right, and this is where MachiaVillain becomes MachiaVillain, because it is just a production chain that we're doing here. Joanne, did you get your thing? Yeah, you did. Why don't you use that? There's half your health back. And you, same deal, use that. Erica, same deal, use that. Okay, they're a little bit better now. It's not ideal, but they're a little bit better now. Okay, team, we're gonna go do some murders. And that's about all we're gonna do. We'll do some murders, and then we'll wrap it up from there. Come in here, kill the victims. We're working on it, game. We're working on it. Don't get all up in my grill, as the kids say these days. We are working on that. Okay, so you, Gene, get in the door. Apparently the victims will not be put off about the fact there's a guy selling brains and blood right outside the door, like an ice cream van. Maybe I should get ice cream. I would get ice cream. I bet Mia would want me to have ice cream. I bet Mia wants ice cream. All right, victims in the door, best mom, and probably, I would assume, reasonably competent daughter. You're at the bookcase, which means you're distracted. You go into an attack. Yeah, the skeletons just get really beaten up during combat. They are, again, as Vosros said, throwing bits of them at each other, at the victims. Okay, there we go. That, guys, have I looked at Landlord Super? Looked at it, and I'm like, it's okay. I watched Miniature Nerd play it. I'm like, it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, something will be played tomorrow. I just don't know what. It might be a one-off. It might be The Sims. I don't know. We'll figure out something. Well, I'll figure out something between today and tomorrow. Do please, if you want, throw suggestions down in the Discord if you're in there. Shameless self-promotion link down below. So do please feel free to throw down suggestions. Some people have already done that, and then we'll kind of figure it out. But I'm going to wrap up the stream there, guys. I'll let you get back to far more important things of your day, and we'll do something tomorrow. I just don't know what yet. Once again, guys, awesome stream. I have so much fun doing this. I look forward to this every single week. I can't wait for it to be Friday. I can't wait for it to be Saturday, so I can hang out with you guys and stream this. I genuinely enjoy every single second of this. Oh, Kat, thank you so much. Thank you so very, very much. You are so awesome. Thank you. What a great way to end. And this is just what I'm saying. You're all awesome. All you guys are awesome. I could not ask for better viewers. I honestly think I have the best viewers. And I know probably everybody says that in the YouTube's world. But I genuinely have the best viewers. I don't care what anyone else says. So guys, anyway, I will let you guys... oh, I should put up a poll. You're not wrong about that, Vosros. Although, this is not a democracy. Let's be clear about that. Anyway, guys, I will close out here. Thank you again, Kat. Thank you, all of you guys, for coming by and hanging out. I will see you tomorrow for something. I don't know what, but something will happen tomorrow. And actually, thanks to Kat, I'm halfway to RimWorld 1.3. So we might be that. Who knows? I will see you guys later. Thank you so much again. Goodbye, goodbye, and good